Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Ski and Sports, hanging out with Camille. We have been skiing around the mountain, ripping turns on groomers, a little off-piste. We even hit the park on these skis. And we want to just tell you a little bit about them so you can decide if they're right for you. This is the Volkl Blaze 94. It's the W, so it's the women's ski. Camille, tell me a little bit about sort of your first impression. I remember we were doing these really kind of big carving turns on this ski. Did it feel pretty good?
Yeah, I felt really stable on the ski. My first impression was that it did exactly what I wanted it to. We were making those kind of intense carving turns and I held my edge really well. I felt like I could trust the ski.
Yeah.
And I felt like it did exactly what I wanted it to do.
Yeah, the one thing that is in this ski is called 3D radius. So Volkl has figured out a way to make this part of the ski have a little bit of a tighter turning radius, like a 14, which allows it to carve really tight turns. But then they kind of changed the radius in the tip and made it a little bit straighter so it doesn't hook up on you. Same thing in the tail. So really some cutting edge technology here that you'll feel on sort of a flatter slope. Like we were doing some turns on kind of like a green, we were doing some carving turns, and we both noticed that you could really actually carve at low speed, which is one of the hardest things to do on skis. As you know, you're a race coach, trying to get your kids to carve at low speed is one of the hardest things.
It's a challenge.
And this ski does a nice job of that, so you don't have to get going really fast to make this ski turn. Another nice thing that Volkl does is this ski does have a little sheet of metal in it, which is what gives it that great damping feel. But Volkl has noticed that over the years, if you put metal all the way up to the ski, it really stiffens the ski up. And you said it had a nice soft feel to it, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was able to release my edges too and kind of slide my tail out a little bit, which I enjoyed. They would bite, but they would also release.
Perfect, yeah, the good combo of biting and releasing. Let's talk about length. This is a 165. Did you feel like that was good for you?
165 I feel like is a little bit small for me.
Okay.
I prefer to ski in the 168, 174 range.
Okay.
As you can see, these kind of come up a little bit below my nose.
Okay.
It made them very maneuverable, but at high speeds I would prefer a little bit more length.
Okay, there you go. So you can kind of gauge yourself. I would say she's, strong racing background with a little bit of playful freestyle in there. So if you're at that level, maybe go up to your forehead. And if you're kind of just below that level, maybe go to your chin. Remember, the skis have a little bit of rocker, a little early rise in the tip and a little bit in the tail. So they will ski a little bit shorter than the length indicates. All right, thank you, Camille. Nice work, fun skiing with you. Get all this information and all the reviews on different skis and clothes at peterglenn.com or just cruise in the store and take a look for yourself. Hope you have a great winter.